and it's on a 30-inch work frame, so I thought I better get a jump start. So what I've already done is the 12-inch poofs, and on this 30-inch there's 23 ties. So what I've done so far is the 12-inch poofs. I've already put the curls in the bottom, and all I'm doing there is I didn't do the top. So what I'm doing is taking a 12-inch by 21-inch and just making a swirl and making a poof out of it. And this is just leftover mesh because this is such a big frame. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't, you can't see the frame. And I'm just putting that into the tie and then making a little poof out of it. So you got a poof and curls. And I'm just alternating. I got 4 different colors. Just alternating them colors. Making sure that the curls are up and the poofs are out. I've got black, blue, and red. So welcome to day 6 of my 12. I don't know whether I'm going to make all 12. This is a lot of work. I don't know how they do the 30-day lives and 20-day lives, because it's like almost a full-time job for me. Thanks. So I'm just putting them in, rotating the colors. Like I said, these are cut in, actually I cut them in 15, not 12. On a 21-inch mesh. And see, that just makes it cover that frame. And that frame is so big, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want you to see the frame. I'm just rolling them up, making it like breast cancer sign. Putting the puffs on one side and the curls on the other. This is a good way to use up your mesh because you won't see a lot of this color because we've got other things to put on it. Just roll it up, make a poof, get your curl. I didn't share to any of our groups either. Hi, Miss Levant. How are you? We're making a gigantic wreath today. You know, if you've seen the picture, this is the cutest little bear I've seen. Look how cute he is. He's going to look adorable. Little raccoon and little bear. It just says Happy Holidays, so I like that one. Okay, so I've got just a few more to do of that, and we'll be done with the top. Like I said, there's 23 ties in this big old giant work frame. I'm just making a poof. Poof on one side and curls on the other. Isn't it cute? I'm going to make another one tomorrow. This is for my one daughter that likes bears, and then I've got another one for my other daughter to do tomorrow. So I'm just rolling them up. Put them in. Like I said, there's 3 different meshes and it's just leftovers. Uh-oh, I don't want 2 blues together. No, I guess I'll put the bow there. See how big that is? Isn't that big? So it measures 35 right now. So okay, and on the ribbons I just have these 3 in 1. And then these 3 in 1. So I'm just alternating them. Thanks, Lisa. I just like to fold them in half. I don't know how big her door is, but I'm hoping it's big enough. I think she's going to put it on her wall. I hope. By her Christmas tree. Thank you, Lavon. And just come up from underneath them ribbons, make an arch, and just spread them apart. This one is actually reversible. I've got the pretty check on one side, which I really love, and then the Christmas tree on the other side. So I'm just alternating that one. I'm just twisting it 2 or 3 times and then tucking it in between the rail or the frame. See, I've already been working on it about 45 minutes, so you would have had 45 minutes worth of poofs. It's a little bit much. Oh, wish I was in my shirt sleeves. We've got long sleeves here. Long sleeves, and my husband says it's snowing up in the mountain where he's at, and he's got his long johns on. So what I like to do is get my ribbons together and get them in order, so I don't have to mess with them. Hi Maggie, how are you? And come up from underneath it, make an arch in that. Just spread them out. This is going to be gigantic, but this picture frame is a 12 by 12 by 14. So it had to be a big wreath to hold that. Just fold them in half, make a nice crease. Did it work today? Are you taking a snow day? If you were here, you could take a snow day. Okay, we're almost through with the bottom. Got to get back to my shop. It's this table's killing me. I have to stand hunch over. That's terrible. So I'm having a Black Friday sale at my store, but I'm going to do it at my house instead of my store. So that ought to be fun. It's going to run till I think the 14th of December. That open house would be fun. Just decorate my whole house and maybe have cookies or something. Doesn't that sound like fun? So is everybody ready for the big day? The big turkey day? I got the turkey and I got the dressing, the sweet potatoes. So I'm almost done. Yeah, it does sound like fun, huh? I did that one time for Mother's Day here at my home, and it was really fun. In July, I usually have a July sidewalk sale, and that's kind of fun. By July, though, I'm hoping I'll be a supply house, if I can ever get things straightened around. Okay, I got the bottom done. Now we'll start at the top. Now I gotta stand up again. I usually don't do Christmas until after Thanksgiving, but I did this year. Hi Robin, how are you? So I love these ribbons. Uh-oh, I missed one. For those of you that just came in, this is a 30-inch work frame. I've done 12-inch poofs and 15-inch curling poofs. I'm making a gigantic wreath. That's what I'm doing. Here's the picture that's going on it. Little bear, a couple cardinals, Little raccoon. Cute, huh? These are, I'm just gonna, it's almost too big for my table. Like I said, this has got 23 ties on it, and I put 3 ribbons in each tie. These are cut at 14-inch. I found it at Walmart for $7.95. I'll show you the other one. They've had some really good things at Walmart this year. Our Walmart usually doesn't get all these goodies, but it did this year. Humongous, huh? We don't have a Hobby Lobby or anything by us, so if we run out of supplies and stuff, we have to go 2.5 hours away. That's kind of why I want to do my store as a supply store. Uh-oh. Did it again. Got one too many in there. So we have a new design group. It's called Team of Dreams, and we've got some great designers in there. You get we have Robin from Robin's Wreathery. We have Dawn's with Decor by Dawn. We have Susan Pastor with Trending Designs by Susan. We have Rita's Wreath Barn. We have Susan with AC Inspired Wreaths. Myself. We do Zoom calls on Mondays and Fridays, so if you want to join, we have a class tonight. Hi Tequila, how are you? Nice to see you. I love this ribbon. It's really pretty. Okay, we're almost done with the ribbons. Uh-oh, I'm not seeing comments now. It's showing me who's in here. So if there's any questions, we got 3 or 4 of our designers in here. They could probably answer, and Bev's moderating, so if I miss anything, I'll get to you at the end. Go back and answer all your questions. So I've got to learn to do my Mevo. One of these birthdays. I'm just spreading these out all the way around. Looking pretty Christmassy to me. Hi Joy, I see Joy is in here. Okay, we got 2 more. I just like to come up from underneath it, make an arch in there, and spread them apart. This is our last one. This ribbon here is reversible. It has the trees on one side and then the checks on the other side. I'm really liking that. And of course it's got glitter. We love glitter. I didn't make a bow beforehand because so many people like to watch bows. Okay, see, that is humongous. Big, big, big. Hi, Sandy. So maybe I'll just put my sign on first because I want it, it's so big I want it to I'm taking the bottom one and just wrapping it around the bottom 2 and wrapping it around the bottom ring. And then the top 2 I'll wrap around the top ring. Let's move these ribbons out of the way. I made one of these 30-inch for my front door, and it covers my whole front door, and I have a 36-inch door, or 38-inch door. So I hope she's putting this on her wall. I'll just tie this to the top. Wish I could see what you all were saying. I don't know why Facebook's doing that. That's happened the last 3 days. Got one more. Like I said, I'm just tying this to the top ring. That's some little Cardinals, I think maybe I'm going to put on here. I'm not sure. And of course, just fluff your ribbons out. One's a little tight. It'll loosen it a little bit. This might look pretty with some rope in it too. So there, that's what it looks like right now. I think I need to put a little bit of pine in it so it matches the painting. We'll go back and fix them in a minute. Wow, look at that. Pretty big. Okay, I'll just set that aside and get my ribbons over here. Okay, so let's see. I can set for a minute. We'll get some of this pretty ribbon. Put that in there. Off here. These are 12-inch. I started to do them and I decided I'd do it on live. So these are 12-inch loops. This 3 on each side. Do some. This is the truck, so I better do it in hand so it doesn't mess it up. Just take that, pinch it, tuck it in. I'll make this 12 inches also. Come up over it, make this 12 inches, just stuff it. Inches. Just lay it in your hand. That way the pattern stays the same. Put that in there. Now see, I made this one a little bit bigger than this one underneath, so this one will push up that truck. Just ducktail at the end. This one I'll make this one 5 inches. I'll make 4 of that one also. Spread them out where you want them to be. I'll cut this one a little bit longer. So we've got 3, 2, 2. Put this one in. Except I want to use this side as this one. I'll make this one 5 inches also. I think I'm only going to do 2 of that one. want one more of the truck. Just pinch that. Tuck it under. We'll just make that one about 4 inches. Come up. Tuck it. Make sure that they're about the same size. And tuck that in. And I'm just going to make one loop with this sparkly, have to end with sparkle. Make that about 6 inches. Flip it over like that. Hi, Arla. Get a big old zip tie. Come up from underneath it. Start it. And I want to add one more tail. So I'm just adding this onto the back. Lift it up. Just kind of slide that zip tie over. Then put this underneath like this. Going to put a pipe finger there. Thanks. I see a comment finally. Yay! You just kind of want to, before you zip that too tight, you want to make sure they're where you want them to be. We don't have to leave these tails this long, but I wanted to make sure I left them long so I can see what they're going to look like. Now see, by making that bottom one a little bit shorter, it just kind of makes the rest of that bow stand up. So let me get this out of the way. gonna look beautiful. Thank you, Arla. Okay, so I'm just going to tie this to the top, down over a poof. So it'll stand up there. I kind of like to put my wire right straight through the middle of the poof, have it standing up there. You don't want to put it too tight because you don't want it to squish down either. But you want it firm enough to where it's going to stand up there. Thank you, Kathy. And you just kind of like I said, I might put some pine in it. I'm going to have to look at it for a minute. I always do that. Let's see how that bottom layer, with it being shorter, makes that bow just stick up. So how do you like that? Only kept you 45 minutes, not an hour and 45 minutes. Let me turn the camera so you can see how big it is compared to me. Is that big? Can you see that? That's how big that is. Like it said, this is on a 38-inch frame, or a 30-inch frame. Pretty big, huh? Okay, is there any questions? I can't see. A 9-foot flock tree. I did mine in bows this time, and it turned out really cute. Really, really cute. Hey Don, how are you? So to recap, I have a 30-inch frame. I did 12-inch poofs, 15-inch curl poofs, 14-inch tails with 3 in each tie, and there's 23 ties. And then the picture from Walmart, it was $7.95, and the bow. Yep, I'm doing lots of bows too. Oh, thanks for the hearts and the likes. Anyway, tomorrow I'll be here at 3 again, and let me show you the other sign that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing this little rooster. Isn't he just cute as can be? That's going to be tomorrow. They're 14 inches. 14 inches, 3 in each, and 23 ties. And this is what I'm going to do the next day, I think. I painted this so it kind of, I hope it reflects the stars that's shining. I don't know whether it does or not. Does it? Maybe. Yep. Little rooster's cute. Can you see it? Or did I freeze? Must be froze. Oh yeah. See, that's the, I love the, I just did the star to where it looks like it's yellow and then white, and then it kind of glares out to overcast the manger scene. So yep, it is a bright star, that's for sure. You can't see the whole thing? Here, let me hold it up again. Is that better? Don't know whether it's, hi Mary. This, I hope it shines down to where it looks like it's shining on the manger when I get through with it. So I'll either do this one tomorrow or the next day. Okay, you guys, well, thanks so much for stopping by at the One Stop Boutique. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. And remember, if you haven't checked out our design group, go to our, it's called Team of Dreams, and we have some wonderful designers in there. We meet on Mondays and Fridays nights. It's $19.95. And anyway, love you guys, and thank you so much for blessing my page, and you are a blessing in my life. Love y'all.